Fellas, welcome back. We're doing an impromptu beer review with my friend Patrick today.
Hi.
Don't stare at his tallness because he gets the pig on with it. Don't stare. He's come round and he's been sending me pictures of what he's been picking up, trying to get him into craft beer. So we're going to crack open a Victory Brewing Summer Love. Now on the label it doesn't say what it is. I'm guessing because you can see right through the bottle it's some sort of pale ale. It's actually a golden ale. It's brewed with imported German two-row, Tettnang for bittering, I'm guessing, because it says Tettnang, Simcoe and Citra. So big earthy noble hops in it, it's saying, big blast of citrus at the back end with whole flower American hops. So let's get it cracked open into some glasses, see what we think about it. Cheers.
This is all so exciting for me.
Oh, smell that.
That smells alright.
Oh! So
Lovely.
we're using this glass that I acquired from from London, and the little snifter from when we went to London. So I'll pull yours first.
Well, thank you very much.
Glad you're alright. So as always, I'd like to thank our channel sponsor Beers Europe UK, the biggest online beer store in the UK. And their selection is vast, covering the globe. Go and check them out, because they have been good to the channel, sending us beer to try. Oh, friggin' right.
It's a good colour on that.
Yeah, it's meant to replicate the essence of a Philadelphian,
Philadelphian, that'll do.
sunset. So, anyway.
Have you ever been to Philadelphia?
Yeah, many times.
Many times. Have you seen the sunset in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
So,
it just looks like this.
just like that.
With a fluffy hat on it. It's got an aroma on it, guys. See what Patrick's getting out of it, because...
The uneducated knows.
Well,
yeah. Well,
I'm uneducated also, but I've done many tastings, and you can pick things out that, looking back when I first started, I couldn't pick out anything. So it'll be interesting to see what you get out of it.
Now, if I was to say I could smell beer, no, I'm not going to say that. It's got a nice smell to it though. I can't really pick anything out. It's definitely not... It's not as hoppy as you would say something like an IPA was, though. Yeah.
Well, IPAs will be pounding them hops in. The nose on it for me is different to other pales that I've had recently. It's almost like a bready malt coming off of it. So instead of it being super crisp like a lager malt, you're getting more of a deep sort of bready, almost like a crust.
You get that yeasty kind of smell from it.
Yeah. And like the Tettnang should be giving you, with the noble hop, a bit of an earthy sort of undertone to it. Would you agree?
I can see definitely what you're saying about the breadiness.
The smell of it almost smells like it's got a good amount of body to it, almost like it could be
like
chewy.
Quite full.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can we start doing the? Oh, that's your moustache.
Yeah, you have to do that.
Oh, is that part of it?
Yeah, you have to smell it, dip it in your moustache, and then drink it.
Can we try it?
Try it.
Let's try it.
Cheers, fellas. Oh.
I'll be honest straight away. Not 100% on that.
It's very light and refreshing, and he's right. There isn't a hell of a lot happening, sort of throwing the flavours at you. But I think if it was quite warm on a summer's day, it would fit the part for a refreshing beverage.
It's not overpowering. It's not in your face, but
which I think is what they were going for. Summer love, something refreshing that you could sit down and bolt a few back. I think 5.2. It's just creeping out of the sessionable sort of range, where you wouldn't want to drink too many of them. But the Americans, goddamn them.
Overall, like I say, you can you can definitely, like you say, I can definitely get the idea of what they were aiming for in it. For me, I prefer a bit more of a punch to the flavour down. For me, it's a bit too mild, a bit too...
So this is the thing with craft beer, and with beer in general, is that the different styles will suit different people's tastes. So there'll be our IPA sort of hop hunters out there that want a real bitter punch.
Yeah.
Them that want the absolute masses amounts of tropical fruit, sweet running through, like a double IPA, something like that. And then there'll be people that want more of a laid back, getting some of the malts, getting some of the hops, sit back and just sort of sip it down. People that want the big, bold stouts and whatnot.
Well, of course, I think that also depends on the time of the year as well, when you're drinking it and the kind of environment. Like now we've got a nice summer's evening-ish, and
it's warm.
It's warm.
23 degrees. So the last time I said that, some guy in Australia was like, "That's freezing."
Well, screw you. Just to that. But no, all in all, it's good. I'm not going to write home about it.
I think the problem with this is probably more my fault than the beers. Is that I took this beer out probably 2 hours ago out the fridge, left it on the side to warm up, and it's still 23 degrees in here, so it's probably warmed up just a touch too much, and it's probably not aiding the freshness to it. I think if it was a bit cooler, you would benefit more from the fact that the body's, you know, nice and sort of thin, refreshing. The flavour of the malts is definitely there, like on the aroma. It's definitely like an earthy, bready maltiness. The earthiness coming off the Tetnang is also it's also there. Not huge amounts of citrus or Simcoe on the back end, which is where I'm guessing they put it. I'm sort of there with it. I don't think it's bad at all.
No.
But like Patrick says, probably a little bit more for us hop at the back end.
Yeah. I was hoping for a bit more, as you say, also citrus towards the end of it as well. When we did a bit of research on it, it did mention some sort of citrus aspect to it.
Yeah, mentioned the citrus blast.
I'm not really getting that through at the end.
I think if it's just a touch cooler, it would sort of work a bit better. I think I've warmed it up a bit too much. Bittering's quite nice though. It's a bittering that comes on the side of the tongue and lingers there, but it's not harsh. So I think all in all, the malts and the hops are balanced. Well, it's a balanced beer. I just think, like Patrick, I probably would have preferred a bit more hop on the back end. That's not to say it's not a well-brewed beer or a good beer at all, but that's where we are today.
Well, this has been an honour.
Fuck you.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Shut the fuck up.
For inviting me onto your wonderful channel.
Get fucked off. Summer Love from Victory Brewing. Go and check them out. I'll have a link to this beer and beersdealer.co.uk. Go and give it a whirl for yourself. Cheers.
Cheers.
As always, fellas, don't forget to thumb up this video because it's doing what I do. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a little red button down here that says subscribe. Click it, you won't miss out. Coming in next year, the video, get it out there for all to see. Until next time, we're out of here.